Hello there, Blind is here again. With, yeah. It's been a long time ago, though, we did this kind of crazy setup with logic, though, to control the environmental with the gas fuel generator. So it's had been running a while though, generating power pretty good. We just, some ice crusher, not mixed good though, but mixed volatiles and O2. Again. So we did that, and that's working pretty good though. Just running one atmospheric outside there just for using some power, and of course the vents are on those, so it's taking a little bit power. So we are in my creative world also. Yeah, but we should not do that today. We should try do with MIPS coding. I'm gonna show you guys. We are on Mars though, in my little creative world that I'm doing a little testing, working with troubles I have with the game, or something I need to test out, so to speak. So Mars have, among many knows, we have 4 gases. Of 2 of them are very easy, like going to like water or vapor, or very dumb to control, I will say. But 2 of them are very good. Though the nitrogen and the O2 are kind of stable enough for a cooling system for my build. The next build in this game, though, we should do. So we should control here, though. We should jump into it in a bit, though. So here. So Mars have like heat in the daytime. I think it is up to 20 degrees though ish round, and down to 40 degrees, minus 40 degrees ish, a little bit lower than that. But the span is that almost. Can be a little bit off there though. So, but around that, and we need like cooling this. So maybe mention that last time there though. It's ish working. You got the unstable heat though in this. It's getting a little bit warm in the daytime, and maybe can contain the heat during the night though. So well, it's doing that. It's doing that clearly. So the old one I was talking about now. So now we should do a little bit more advanced. But as we know, though, the gases are a little bit trouble. But like I said, we have this though. Nitrogen is very you don't need to filter that or do that in some kind of evaporation chamber like we have over here. Something crazy like this. don't need that for the nitrogen or the oxygen with that temperature we have. But it all depends on the pressure and stuff. So for now we have it stable here though. But during the night time when it's cold, this like the CO2 and the CO2 and the pollution are getting or vapor or water in this tank though with my other setup here though. But it's working pretty good though, so that's kind of stabilize that though. But we can have that problem. We'll see when the sun goes down here though. Temperature goes down. What's happening in this pipe when I'm turning this manually on? Gonna set though this in this program to like almost 1000 kph in this pipe, because there is around that that's not so much vapor and or not vapor, but steam. I will say steam and water CO2 or pollution. So we're gonna like see here when the temperature below 0 though, what's happening. Turn that on. Not so much right now though, but it's too warm. Oh, now there it comes. The pollution and the CO2 comes pretty soon though also there. So not much to like show off there. Now we could have, it comes a little bit lower in the temperature though. The pollution comes first, then the CO2 though. And we're gonna set this so the vent is starting. That could go all the time though, keeping the pressure, because we're gonna place the nitrogen and the O2 in a special tank here for cooling the little habitat we have built here. We could use the CO2, no, the O2. The O2 and nitrogen we're gonna use for the cooling system. So now it's 20 degrees below, so probably we have it now. Oh, not yet, but it's coming. It will come there when it's, yeah, now it's there. So CO2 are getting yeah, a little bit bad, but you see the N2 and O2 is pretty stable. So we're gonna do a little program for this. We have a daylight sensor for this up here that we're gonna use. We're gonna use the gas sensor, so we're gonna name those. So we find those in the program or we use them. Daylight sensor, cool, we said, just for the cool, so we know, and gas sensor, we also said just cool. So we know what they are. They are hooked up, cable. I'm not gonna show off what you all get this stuff though. If someone needs to do it, needs to have that info. Yeah, the atmospheric kit you find in no, skip that part. We're not gonna talk about like where we get those here, if in case someone wants to need to know. Just gonna do this programming in this section here and talk a little bit about gas. We have done that a little bit, gas though, here on Mars. So now we should like start with some programming. So put out the computer, and I have little portable like thingy here though, laptop, and I always take out the little wiki page here though, or what we should call that, where we find every items we have, and we can hit the little arrow here, mouse we can roll around. That's nice trick there, and so we can like hit the editing button there, and this program should not work with, so clear that. We're gonna start with the clean thingy though. That was a door control system I'm working on though. So we're gonna alias. We have just two things we can alias with, because we have two screws to control. So we need to have the tank, and we actually have three stuff we need to alias. But we just have two. So what we do, we need to do define also here. So yeah, alias. So what should we choose? We take the tank. We set that on a D0, and the important stuff here though, those are both important, so I'll alias sensor we do no, because we need to have the temperature on this program. D1. So those are important. The pressure, and maybe we can measure. Can we measure input temperature on that one? We can check that in here. We can do that. We can do that here. No. I have. We scroll down. Not good at atmospherics. There we have done, and we have the filtration. Can we kind of total temperature output? Total temperature output temperature. We can probably not read the temperature. Total temperature pressure output. Temperature. Yeah, we could. temperature input. Then we actually don't need the gas sensor. Then you can measure temperature in there, and we can measure the pressure input. I didn't know that. Okay. Then that sensor is not any use right now. So we can go then daylight sensor instead. Here we need to know daylight by daylight. So that's what we need, because we discovered that we can actually read the temperature inside the we can actually do our special thing here though. We have created special MIPS so we can see what we're doing, or you can see what I'm doing. That's more correct. So now we should actually start doing the program here though. So what we need first is we need to control the vent. So we need to do some more here though. We need to okay, all jump down here. Define vent. And we need a code for that. So vent. And we're using the small one, active vent. That's enough. So we need the prefab. You don't see this. Though we have the vent here. We need the prefab hash for that. We click on that. So take that away and copy in that to here. And that's not always work. I think I have a problem with my keyboard. I have. Probably. What? I can copy paste that. Oh, shit. I could. Oops. Multiple times. We just need one code for that. Or the prefab hash for the vent. And what more should we control? We should not control more than that right now. So we jump down one more here and start. We're gonna start programming. So we're gonna load load to R0 device. Actually gonna control the vent first. So we're gonna do there, and we're gonna db. We're gonna do Uh, pressure. That's right. And we're gonna do with the SLT. SLT. And we're gonna save that into R1 because we're gonna control the vent with this SLT. Pressure. Just gonna put that like going all the time because we're gonna take out some CO2, and that we're gonna do on during the daytime. Actually, I think not necessary for this build though. So yeah, SLT. I'm gonna measure that R0 and pressure. We're gonna go with 800. I think I'm gonna do. And we're gonna save that into device. Now we have. We should do that into the vent, so we cannot just save it like we use when you have a pin. So SBN we need to have, so we need to do a hash. We're gonna do vent there and big letters hash like that. And we actually gonna call it just vent for this time though, because it's just one vent we should control, and that we just gonna like do the on function here. R1 that should actually start that. G start. You can jump to start after that. So confirm that, see if that works. That. Actually, we have some pins to do. Though, so we're gonna screw that. We're just gonna test one step at a time here, though. Oops. Gonna go from that to here. Tank. We should have. We haven't marked that tank. So we need to mark that so we know which tank. Because we have like fuel tanks and all that stuff there. So we're just gonna minimize that tank. Small isolated tank. Just like that. Cool. Confirm. Doesn't matter right now what I'm calling it. Just so I know what to check. Tank. And it should be like key. Max. Tank. Cool. There we have it. And oops. Daylight sensor. Daylight sensor cool. That should be okay. Okay. Why did line 6? We have something in line 6 that the program doesn't like, or doesn't like the... Huh? What's... Why? Why did... that doesn't... Hmm. Of course. How dumb can I be? I did forgot something. No. So it's what completely right. That program. Cancel that. Don't need to take that way. So pressure, you can't just do pressure here though, because we don't have just pressure. We need to pronounce input. So after here, pressure input, because we have pressure output, 2 of them, and we need to like tell the program exactly what to go look for. So big input. Yeah, so that's what the program didn't like. So this should be right. So put that there. So when you reach 800 there though, we should actually... We had a lot of stuff in there though, but not the right thingy. No. Just gonna put that on also there, so we get rid of the pollution and stuff that we don't need faster. So that will actually work. What? Why didn't you stop me? Why didn't you start? Because that's not right. No, because I know, we did that. So bear with me here though. We need to name the vent also because we have a hash. So yeah, we need to copy that. Or don't need to copy it. We need to take our label. Otherwise this doesn't work because this is not named correctly. So we just need to write vent. Voila! It starts. So that's what we're gonna do with hash. We need to like actually, you see that starts and stops, and that will be like less vapor when you keep it under 1,000-ish. We can go up a little bit more though, but it can be, yeah. So if you keep it under, and you see, we still get some because of the temperature though. So, but we don't stress out the pipe so much. So we keep a good level on here. So, but we just take the N gas and the O2 here though. So we can actually, we should do the same program for that without the vent, because this should control the vent all the time. So it's keeping that in a nice level. So you see it's using a lot of gas and it's filling up this pretty good, I think. Though, yeah, it do. And we have a nice 30 degrees though. It could be lower, but I think we are enough there. Depends on how we build our habitat though. We go with full glass here though. We don't need to do that. So actually we're gonna continue doing the programming though, because now we need to like stop and start when it's like cold enough. And that we're gonna do with actually we're gonna measure that inside here. So when this is below like maybe 5 degrees or little bit lower than that, maybe 10, minus 10, we could do like measure the temperature in there. So it's gonna start it's better to like collect gas from minus 10 degrees below that. So it's the crazy thing though that we need to have Fahrenheit and stuff involved in this. So I'm just going to, I haven't prepared this so much. Crap. Was not good. Wait a moment. So yeah. We're back here. Did some stuff here though. So actually, guys, we're gonna have a warning system also. We need to have for the filters. Actually though. So and we're gonna use the display also here. So yeah, we're gonna use that to like activate a light when the filters are like empty, because those like filters I have here in this creative world is almost forever though, so they will never cease. So we're gonna do some little more programming. We need more programming. We go to this there. I forgot something. I need to have the menu open here though. Editing. So we're gonna go into filter thingy again here. So we're gonna add those slots here with gas filters, 0 index and 1 index. And how we should do that is with load slot name. We have already done the define of the display though, so we're gonna start down here with load slots ls, and we're gonna save that of course into number R7. Device, I do that, and slot index. We found that. We find that up here. Slot and index 0. Logic slot type is scroll down here, we find something logic. So, ha ha ha. We didn't show that. So we find the slot up here though. Yeah, so slot index 0. I'm gonna scroll down here to logic slots though. And what command do we need to have? I think we're gonna use the quantity of the slot 0. So we're gonna type in on EG quantity of that, and we're gonna save that to the hash now. So we're gonna do SBN device and display and a hash with big letters. No, that was wrong. 2, and we're gonna name that filter 1. Can we do? Or 0. Filter 0. And here though, where setting, and of course what we should come from, the numbers come from are 0. And that should be it though. And we can do the same with the other one. So we load slot again, and we can go to R8 and device DB, and of course slot 1, if I remember right, and the same there. Cool. Want the T? Want E, not E. E. Quantity, and the same there. What's SBN display and hash there, and filter 1, we can call that, and the same there, and into setting and R8. All right. Wow, we didn't see all my coding there though. Oh, sorry. So we load the slots on the device into R7, and the quantity of what's in the filter. And we should actually do for the lights though. We need to define the light though. So we need to define and what's that for number? Like we obviously type it wrong as usual. We have a little problem with that. Will be H in there. Lights. We have the don't show off that when we are in the small screen. We have that warning light up there. We need to have the prefer hatch, of course. We copy that. Hopefully this works with my keyboard. Yay, it does. So define that. Have a little space between there. And find there was a little problem with the mood. Yeah, we find out that because volume, we need to check this first also, because this is idle. And I don't think capacity. We go to this menu. Oh, we don't show off that. There. Oops. We can take away that. We'll see. Pressure, temperature, setting. Have settings on that. And total mole. Must be total mole. Volume. Must be. Set that total mole. Must be total mole. Must be. Need to measure or take info off. We forgot that again. Wrong. Stuff there. Volume. We go to tank. Again. Need to fix that because that's not total mole. We have that there. We change this line of name to total moles. Total moles. Must be total moles. Confirm. Export. Yeah, now you're active. Now we'll see what's happening though. So now it's reading the right. I think that's. So we actually hooked up this and it's showing 100%. So, and we name that filter 0. So the filter 0 is here. We'll take that away. Looky. That's like 0. And we can actually throw in an old filter here though. And just to show off, it's like 98%. 98%. So that's a cool thingy you can use. That's a big screen though. But okay, we should go into coding again here though. So that's the main reason we are here right now to do. So this like measure how much you don't actually need the warning light though, but just for like checking in. And we're gonna do an and thing here as well though after this. So we're gonna do gonna take the how should we do that? we're gonna do actually SLT. And now we like R9 up to that. We're gonna take the R7. I'm gonna maybe set that to 5. Gonna warn us. We can warn us with 0 though, and I'm gonna do also a SLT on. We need to have view on our 10. Our 8 though, and that's also to 1. And 11. R9 and R10. You both are that. We're gonna save that into SBN. So light hash that, and just gonna call that we light, doesn't matter. So, and we're gonna save that to on and R11. Actually, we need to stop that as well. But how do we do that? Yeah, we do like that. You go to branch. You see, we go down here though in the adding code stuff. Branch. If OMB are equal. BEQ. Can we use the BEQ equal if, let me see. Yeah, we can do. If we take the R11, if you are equal 1, you branch to hold up. Yeah. So we go. Sweet stuff. I don't show off. I'm having that way too big, that window maybe. So we're gonna do B, E, Q here, and we're gonna do R 11 equals 1. You branch to reset that we haven't named yet, but we do new set of call line reset, and we're just gonna check the top line here though, the filters. So we're gonna load the we're gonna actually copy all those lines, because when you change filter there later, copy that, copy and paste those lines. That's easy with that. So copy all those there. Into the next section here. So we're just gonna do SLT and that also here though. We don't need to, but we're gonna do another thing here though. We're gonna save this one, the mood. Copy that, and we put that on top here, V, and we're just gonna do 0, so it stops what it's doing as well. First of all, stops the machine, so it's going idle until like, see what we're doing that right. SLT. We could have actually done like, this is new code. We can do the R0 there, or R0, and we're gonna do R0 because this is a new line of code. Why do you do that? Okay, it measured that. I don't know why do you like change. I don't like it, so we gonna go with R1, R2. So it'd be a little bit easier here though. R2, R3, R2, and R3 could have done the same. It doesn't matter. But now we have changed that. So R3, we're gonna measure. Can we do? Now we should do R1. That equals 100. And SLT, the R4. to also 100 because we're using the quantity here, and we do the, and there are 3 or 4, no, and no, of course we did that wrong. We should have the R5 here in the start. Of course we need to have the R5, the thingy, and we're gonna do EQ. We can do the BEQ. We could have done another way though, but now we have done that. BEQ. We can do BEQ. R5 equals 1. 1, you go to start. Otherwise, you jump. Don't show what we're doing. You jump to the reset. Reset. If it's not like equals here, you jump to there. I have no way to test that right now, but if this program works, I'm going to send that with you in the comments down below, or add it to the Steam list, so you actually get the program. I don't know how long this video will be though, but we have a lot of other stuff to do for order to the machine to works. But this should be working this though, so we're gonna save that for now. And gonna jump back to here. So we have like fooled around with that. You see that have gone down. 96, 95 though. There, it's a little bit behind ish. Or uh, doesn't show exactly though. But when that number goes down to 0, we haven't added that light yet. So I think it is. We can add this light. Confirm. What? still active. Oh, have I like added the new thingy? I didn't. Okay, that's no, it's working. So idle, but it's what? It's jumping up and down. Why are you doing that? Hmm. Active. Haven't added any stuff there. Hmm. Why do you do that? Why do we jump back and forth? That's a good question. Because this, let me see. If you equals what? Maybe I can't do that. Or maybe I should not have an equal. Or maybe I should have the equal VA EQ there. But I need to change. Should not be like 100. Or 5 equals 1. Well, we can try with 100, but it should be number like 1. Okay, it wasn't. So now it works. You need to have 100 there though. So now you go to idle and turns on that. Now we know that's wrong with lights or wrong with the filters. So we can put that there. 90. It's a little bit, I don't know why, but 94 is that and filters 93. So it's a little bit higher. Don't understand why. So I haven't set you to percentage though. Just a number. This is the percentage. Maybe I should change that. Yeah, but it's working. So we're gonna skip this and add in another filter and let it go to where you should. Why you like? We can change that back to 100 filter though. Why? No, it doesn't go back. Maybe I'm added a little bit more problems that I could chew on here though. I thought I had this. Yeah, I saw the mistake. You can't use the SLT less than. So we need to change this as EQ. It need to be equal. SEQ. That's like dumb, I think. SLT equal 100. And add that should be equal 100. This should work. That's idle now, though, because we have too much. Temperature in this. So, yeah. This is, it's great, though. So this should probably work. So it's idle now, but if I take out you, that is also idle, and that should be stuck in that until it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't turn off the light. That's why you. I'm mistaken. We need to have on the start here, though. We need to turn off the lights. So and the warning lights. Why do you? We don't need to have that. To zoom in on the MIPS coding we did here, though, we turn it on here. But it should be turning that off, actually. It should be. But we can do it this much simpler. Because this light should only be on here. So we put that line here. And we just tell it to be 1. And we can take this line away. So we just use that for the reset. And we put this line also here. And we set that to 0. And that should be it for that. So now we know if... Yeah, it's turning that off. And now it's turning it on. And now it's working. Where did the filter go? There. On. What? Why do not the program do what I wanted to do? Ah. That's weird. It should be. Ah, I think that's that. Yeah, of course. It was the number one on here, though. So we're going to edit here again and show what we did. And zoom in on that. So BEQ here, the branch to a line. Those are just showing a number 1. So we need to have that in the BEQ chord down here. So this and is showing a number 1. If those are the equal there are 100. So then it jumps back to start. So that's that program. It's been a long program for just this. So yeah. Then pressure. D5, and that's pretty much it. We should have start there. No, not those. So we going to start with alias mix though. So we're gonna load to our 0 device tank and what should we read or read from that? We have got something here though. Take that away. That we have forgot this. Need to have you there. Need to do that. Need to do that. And we can actually zoom here though, so we all see what we should do. And actually put you a little bit to the side the screen here, so we almost can have this. Maybe tank. We should look up. Have that selected tank. We can take the total more. Or we do pressure. Tank. Big pressure there, and I know I'm using a lot of SLT, but SLT that will be great though in this one, R1, and we're gonna load up R0, and we will say don't use so much, so we go with 5,000. I think that's enough. And save that into Uh, mixer fuel. Location on R1, and that should be it for the tank. That's loading up itself. Though, and we going to let me see. We need the we need to do a defined. We needed that pressure. So define. No, not S. My keyboard. Defined. Analyzer. Analyzer. We write that wrong though. As usual, something wrong. We need that number here. So, and we're gonna LBM R2 device hash analyzer analyzer hash bloink bloink analyzer so, and we're gonna go for right there as well, and we're gonna do sum on that one. So how much it is? Sum, and of course we need to have SLT, and we save that into R3, and we're gonna do the R2, and how much do you need? Like it's gonna start with 1,000. Will probably be enough. Ish. Oh, we could do something else crazy here though, but we should do basic right now. So 1,000, and that's gonna save into device reg fuel location on R3. That's gonna control that. G start. Probably, we should do the vents and all that stuff. So don't worry here though. We are going to do that. And you are empty, and we are set for IC housing. Export. Line 13. We're just gonna see if the spark works. So we're gonna have vent. What vent? Sensor? Door? Where did we send that? Ah, which housing? That? No idea. Housing computer, export. Line 10. Now we should have another. Yeah, now we have the right gas fuel generator. Gas fuel generator. Tank. We named that, didn't we? Tank fuel. Mixer fuel. I also need to go around here. Mixer fuel. Fuel. That's probably. Yeah. That we haven't like named yet. But it's turning those on. Haven't like started this yet. So. Need to check. It's loading up. So. Yeah, so it's loading up. Perfect. It's almost. So match of that. So that should be like 66% fuel and 33.3 though percent O2. We like simulator some ice rocket here maybe or something like that. Here we have fuel and we have O2 in those two. And pressure 10. Oh, if we have set you to 10, it can like do how much you want. we set you to 1,000. We can go up to that. So the whole number there though. I know we can use the labor for this, but I'm lazy or whatever. So that should go up to that. Yeah, we should when we have enough in this pipe though. So that's gonna take a while though. So now we should just turn on and off the generator. That's actually working though, but we don't have the right pressure and temperature in here, so that doesn't work. It doesn't go yet. That's gonna measure the battery here though. So yeah, need to have some pressure and stuff in here. So in order to get that, we need to have it all closed. So this should be very cold. No, not inwards. That should be very cold. So 36 degrees. And I use that so we get up some little pressure in here. Are we gonna do this offline though, so we don't show off or show this? Me standing here, like trying to get some temperature up and see if this all works. So that would be like a pointless show off, and so damn, I lost a little bit of my recording here though, so yeah, missed a little part of that, but I'm just getting some pressure in here though. Close the doors and stuff like that, so that was not so much talk about programming and stuff. So yeah, but we finished off some programming here though. We actually connected up, so we have that there though. And what actually we should do is to name those vents. Vent cool, confirm, and that should be putting in air here, so that should be blue, and actually we can control that in the program. Good. So we're just gonna have the right menu here though. Mood. And that's the mood. We can actually take that way so we see what we are looking at though. So that's the mood up there. We change that, so that should be mood 0 on the vent. So it's putting in gases. Oh, and we see that the temperature drops quite fast when we put that on, so that's cool. Gas is working pretty good. So now we should probably have soon, so we can start this generator though, and it's going all the time because we are up at 12 though in pressure. So I think it's 20 or something like that. We have already a gas sensor there that we should also have in the program, so that we need to like connect and sensor. Just gonna name that GFG, sensor GFG. Confirm. Doesn't like actually matter though. And the battery, we have only one big battery there. We should actually have that also on a pin, but we can't have that on a pin. We can't have so much on the pins because we have 5. We're gonna do hash for that as well. So up with the menu again here though, and go into editing that, and we go to MIPS. Don't forget that, ladies, now that you are on MIPS screen. So what we have actually do here, we have alias the generator, we have alias tank, alias the mix fuel, alias the reg fuel, that's just the pressure regulator, alias vent cool, and vent pressure, that's gonna release pressure out when we have too much. And we need to define the battery. Define battery, and we need to have the code for that. Battery. I don't know what. Have I spelled that wrong? Probably. I'm bad at that. Ah, there we have it. Stationary battery. Stationary battery. There we have it. So we're gonna have that code for that. Prepare hash code. Take that menu away, and we threw that in there. There, we define the battery. So what you should do now is do the actually on and off for the generator. So we're gonna load LBN we need to have, because the battery is on the defined. So we're gonna do battery, so that I have done that spelling wrong. 2 T's. Battery. It's my bad. I'm bad at spelling English. So define hash. No. Battery. That. Ah, we forgot the R4 in the beginning here. What should be confirm that for a while? We should have what we should have from this, it's the mood as well. Let's load the mood. Yeah, to load, check the mood. That's what we're gonna do. And we are down here now in the code. So all C there. Then we need to write mood. And what should we go with that? Enough with sum, I think. No. And we're gonna do SLT R5 less than. We're gonna move R4 and I'm gonna do number 6. So, because that's the last in the modes. And save that into the device EFG location on R5. That's going to turn the generator on and off and export that. Yeah, and it's turning that. Just now it's turning it on and off. Because we have like not the right pressure. The temperature is good though, but actually we need to control the temperature though now. That's what we're gonna do. So low. Can't turn it off. We can. So we turn off the program because otherwise we're gonna like have too hot in here. So we are just we have been in the MIPS code thingy right now. Editing. Go into editing. So we need to define one more thing, and that's the gas sensor. Can I please right defined sensor tensor. Please sense or yeah. And we have a gas sensor that we need also there. The number from that one there, and we have it. So define that as well. Now we have the actually generator on and off also. Now we're gonna go into load from the sensor. So LBN, we need to have that on R6 because all those numbers needs to be saved, I think, right now. So and or the hash though sensor GFE is named it, I think. So we gonna now have the temperature. That's sum also, I think. Gonna have the temperature as GT instead, and R7 and R6, and now we should go into H that we deal with. Though, like, see what pressure we should have. We want to have a pressure on temperature of 25. So we're gonna write in that's easy kind of like hooking up that site is just writing Celsius to Kelvin, and you can probably find a site that's like gives you the right number. So the code needs a Kelvin. So to work, so 29, no, not writing on that site. Should write down here. The coding 298 is the right Kelvin for 25 degrees ish. So then we going to do, I'll save that into the vent. SPN, because that's we have no, we don't need SPN. We have those on the alias, so we just need S save into device vent cool. We can kind of copy that. SPN down here, or S to the vent, and that will just be like the on function. So or we can do mood first, and that should be 0. I'm gonna save again into vent. No, it was right. Vent cool. And then on R7. And we're gonna do the exact same here. We're gonna use the gas sensor again. Copy that. So we go a little bit further down here though. So we do that. Sensor gas. And we're gonna do pressure. Pressure. And sum on that as well. Sum as that as well. The pressure, and that we should do. SGT on as well, but can't have view on number 6 there, so we go on 8 for that. So R9 there, and we're gonna do RH, and we're gonna go for 100. So if it's greater than 100, we're gonna save that into device and vent pressure. Copy that, go down here, you place that there. Location, we're gonna do mood here as well, and that should be we need a big mood, and we're gonna do mood 1 on that because that's out, and we're gonna save again to the same though vent, and we're gonna use on and R9, and that's gonna turn it on and off. Confirm, and we can take that and we do video mode, please. Export to that. Oh, let's see what's happening when we turn this on. Yeah, now it's blinking here though. It's starting the generator. But we need to put in the vents because reg fuel are already in. Haven't like vents. We need to have on this little screw you there. Yeah, we're gonna screw around with this until we find vent cool, and we're gonna have vent pressure here. Will probably be after vent cool, vent cool, vent. Okay, no, no. What? Didn't we name you? No, we didn't. Vent. Vent pressure. You were at vent pressure. Okay. Let's turn that on. But why don't you start? Did we do wrong on here? Probably. Need to check. Oh, it's gonna kill us. This heat. We need to actually put some roof on this because that's gonna kill us as well, though. Here, when that's like we don't have 20 or 50 degrees outside, that's gonna take a little while to get down the. So, what did we do wrong in the program? That's the question. Well, what? SKT. Let's check. Register one if A is higher than B. A is higher than B. That probably that code though. LBN. What's the LBN? Minimum, maximum. What was I'm gonna do test, see if it is temperature. 6, that's right. And pressure greater than that, I should be turning that. Okay. Export. Hello. Weird. I need to check this. I don't think I think oh. We need to like register the actually gas sensor copy in the right way. So we did that wrong. That needs to be exactly the right name. Otherwise, it's not working. Probably is that was. No, it's the same name, dude. So now, thought I have like done everything right here though. It has very high temperature here though, but I think I can vent something out here though, so we get rid of that. And temperature though, I'm gonna fix the temperature though, because we have way too much here. Yeah, so let's wrap this weird video up though. Some programming with that gas fuel generator here on Mars. I will just say though, fool around with it and not like just collect when it's nighttime anymore. So because of the gas upgrades, so managed a little bit though to collect gases here though, but the CO2 kind of because of the pressure and temperature, the CO2 are like a pain to collect. But collecting it during the day, yeah, but I need to cool it down. So I did this like cooling system here though. Yeah, with heat exchanger and stuff. That's like 6 degrees. Though it's the temperature go down to -7 degrees Celsius. And yeah, that thing did some, but I really suggest when you should go with the gas fuel generator that you have a little bit more of all the gases and have them controlled down to the minimum of what you can have. The O2 you can kind of have. I don't have anything in there though. Can I actually have that very low also? So yeah. So the CO2, the O2 that you need for breathing, that you can have very low though to actually cool down that, and nitrogen. But you need a lot of it, so you don't have a lot of that gas on this planet though. The biggest gas is like CO2, so she collects nitrogen for cooling or O2 for cooling. That will stir up some problems because you need during the day cooling. So you need to mix in the CO2. You can maybe bust a couple of pipes doing that, though. But well, like wrap up this video though. Just wanted to show off what we have in the programming here. So I'm in my creative world. Why haven't I did the airlock automatic? I don't know. So we see here 24 degrees. We have managed to like cool it down with CO2 and stuff like that. This is not the optimum. You can actually, if you get rid of the pollution though, that I kind of throw in all the vents I'm controlling this stuff with. I have a couple of vents just taking air from outside into the build though. But you can actually plant if you get rid of the pollution though. So this is ish a good way though. So I think I have the right program here though that we like work with. I throw in that in the link below if you want to play around with my code here and use that. You are most welcome to do. So I'm not gonna go through this again here though. I kind of showed off what I have down there and how I like did everything there. So yeah, we'll stop with that. Though, just gonna say that if you have any questions though about this or something, gladly like gonna help try to solve the problem. So give a comment or something, or DM me or whatever. I'm throwing all the links down below, and I'm streaming also this beautiful game. So yeah, I'm throwing that also. So yeah, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful whatever you're having, day or morning. Bye bye.